In 12th century England, during the reign of King Stephen, a strange and confusing event took place in the small village of Woolpit, Suffolk. One day, two children, a boy and a girl, were found near the village. Their skin was an odd shade of green, they wore unfamiliar clothing, and they spoke a language no one could understand. The children were taken in by a local landowner, and over time, they learned to eat normal food, with the girl eventually losing her green tint. But their story only grew stranger. In the quiet village of Woolpit, England, during the 12th century, two strange children appeared out of nowhere. Their skin was green, their language was unlike any heard before, and their story would baffle historians and folklorists for centuries. This is the mysterious tale of the Green Children of Woolpit, a story that has left more questions than answers. The villagers of Woolpit were stunned when they discovered the two children near one of the wolf traps. Their skin had an unnatural green tint, and they spoke in a language no one could understand. Clothed in unfamiliar garments, the children were weak and frightened, and they seemed utterly confused about where they were. The children were taken in by a local landowner, Sir Richard de Calne, who tried to care for them. But the children refused to eat anything other than raw beans, and despite the villagers' best efforts, they couldn't communicate with them. Over time, the children grew stronger, and the girl eventually began eating normal food. As her diet improved, her green skin slowly faded to a more natural color. Tragically, the boy grew ill and died, leaving his sister as the only one able to tell their story. Once she had learned enough English, the girl began to recount a fantastical story about her origins. She claimed that she and her brother came from a place called St. Martin's Land, a world where the sun never fully rose and everything existed in a dim twilight. The people of St. Martin's Land, she said, all had green skin like her and her brother. One day, while tending their family's livestock, the siblings heard the sound of church bells and followed it through a cave, only to find themselves lost in the strange world of Woolpit. For centuries, scholars, historians, and folklorists have debated the meaning and origin of the Green Children of Woolpit. Some believe the children came from a hidden subterranean world, suggesting that they were part of an underground civilization. Others speculate that the children were aliens sent to Earth from another planet or dimension. Could Woolpit have been a portal between worlds? More pragmatic theories suggest the children were Flemish immigrants, displaced during political turmoil in the region. Their strange language could have been Flemish, misunderstood by the English villagers, and their green tint explained by malnutrition. But even this explanation has its flaws, leaving the truth of their story still uncertain. The story of the Green Children of Woolpit remains one of England's most enduring mysteries. Whether they were visitors from another world, survivors of a hidden land, or simply victims of a tragic misunderstanding, their tale continues to capture the imagination of all who hear it. What really happened in the village of Woolpit in the 12th century? We may never know, but the legend of the Green Children lives on.